There I was in a nightclub called Baya in Tokyo, just standing there while a lot of people were dancing, a lot of music was going on, really loud, and I was just wondering, what the heck am I doing here? Um, I knew the answer. It was from my friend. My friend visited Tokyo recently. He just left today, and we went to a club because that's the kind of places he likes to go to. I'm not very used to it, but I like trying new things, so I went with him, and I wanted to try to spend as much time with him as possible since he was around. But I was just there, and the only thing I could think in my head was like, I really want to accomplish my goals right now. I want to be working on something that is important to me and not here at this place that, you know, it could be fun, but my mind is just haunted by all the things that I feel like I need to or want to do. Um, right now, two of the bigger projects that I'm focusing on is, well, growing my YouTube channel, not necessarily this one, but my main one. And the second goal is to work on an audiobook that will probably be like my first big product like that I ever created once I get it done. And I'm still near the beginning of it. I just feel like I haven't made that much progress. I've been really slow. And no matter like what I'm doing, like I'm just thinking about those goals constantly. And I've been trying to work on it on the train. I've been trying to work on it like in the morning whenever I can. But the number one thing slowing me down is just like my interactions with people in general, like my friends. And yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I really love interacting with them, but I spend a lot of time doing it. So it's something that I need to really try to reprioritize my time. One of my friends was talking about how like, you know, if it's really a priority, then you have to lock down that time and spend it on that instead of, you know, doing always going out and all that stuff, which is very true. Despite being in Japan, like I know for sure this time around, I'm here as like sort of just doing my thing instead of trying to explore too much. Although I still do want to explore, especially now that I'm in Tokyo. But it's it's definitely been kind of difficult managing this thing in my head, like always feeling like I'm haunted by my goals. Like no matter what I'm doing, I'm just like thinking about it. I'm thinking about how like I really want to be working on it and stuff like that. So I felt like I felt a little bad because, you know, my friend was there with me in Tokyo, and parts of me was just like standing there at the club with all the teal lights, which I love teal, by the way, if you haven't noticed, but with all the teal lights going on, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, seriously, I really want to work on my stuff. And I know it's not exactly the best, mindset, I guess, but I don't know. Back then, I didn't have as big as an issue dealing with it, but these days, I've been having more and more of an issue, sort of like coping with this feeling inside of me, where I just like have to do what I want to do. Otherwise, I'm not like fully me, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely haunted by my goals. Yeah, but I think the only solution to it is to basically accomplish my goals and finish it off, and that way I can move forward. But we're at Hibiya Park right now, and this is the spot from last year that we were at right before we started language school. So I think it's cool that, you know, we just wanted to come back here for two reasons. Number one, they have a pull-up bar, so I'm gonna go exercise because that's also another one of my goals. So I kept constantly thinking about that, how I was not like exercising and stuff for the past, I guess, 2 days. Although I was walking a lot, like a lot. So it's not bad. But yeah, I really like this spot right here. It's not as nice as it was before. I guess it's a little muddier than before, but it's good to be back here. And thinking back to the video I created back then, I feel like a completely different person now, like having explored a lot of Kyoto especially, and having experienced what I did last year with language school and meeting so many like new friends. And yeah, it was honestly a crazy experience. And now I'm here trying to go for like, I guess, round two, just for a little bit, but also while doing round two, it's me trying to accomplish the things I want. And one of my other goals is to meet other creative people. It's something I honestly should do in California as well. I did not try very hard when I was in California, but I just feel like in Japan, it's a lot easier to do it because people are, I don't know, it just, I'm biased towards Japan, I suppose. So I feel like people are generally more open and friendlier and like, um, yeah, but again, I don't know. I feel like that's probably the same for in California. I just need to meet the right people or go to the right events and stuff. But I'm going to go to an event today. So I'm constantly looking for events where I can meet people who care about the same things I do. So I'm going to like a filmmaker like meetup or something like that where I don't know anyone, but it's part of my goals and I'm going to get on it right away. Like again, my friend just left yesterday and I felt so tired, but I'm just like I gotta work on these things. I gotta like focus. And I did meet actually like someone at the club who was also a musician, who is also a musician. So it's part of my goal. So I'm glad that something came out of it as well. But also like I met someone else that was not like a creative person, and I know I hate to say this or do this, but like a part of me wanted to reach out to like follow up and maybe like hang out again, but I just I've been doing that. I've done that a lot in my life, and I feel like I need to use my time a bit more wisely and focus on my goals and not like hang out with people um, as of this moment who are not going to help me with like reaching those goals. So again, it's like another way I'm being haunted by my goals is like I'm just so focused on it that I am like really don't like thinking this way, but I just feel like I need to not spend time with um, trying to, I guess, create friendships that could be great friendships, but like for now, do not help me with like reaching my goal. Um, and even for creative friends, like I'm not trying to make creative friends to like make to like benefit from I guess I in a way it is to benefit, but it's more so benefit from inspiration, motivation, from like creating the lifestyle I prefer, which is to like be able to do my creative things with other people. So it's like instead of doing it alone all the time, like that's one of the main reasons I want to meet other creative people, because I've been on this creative journey by myself for a long time, and it's not the same when I'm hanging out with friends that aren't creative. It's fun and it's great, but like it just feels like a separate thing in a way. Hopefully you guys understand that, but yeah, I don't like the idea of I guess dismissing people who are not creative, but it's just something I'm gonna have to be doing for at least while I'm here in Tokyo. But that's basically it. I just wanted to talk about some recent events and my state of mind regarding those recent events, and how basically I've been haunted by my goals constantly. And it's just a sign that I really, 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 really need to stay focused and get things done. All right, so this is basically gonna be marking my journey in Tokyo. I'll be here for at least 1 month, but I'm pretty sure a little bit longer, possibly two. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, it should be interesting. I really, really will be focusing on the goals, and I'll basically be keeping everything posted through YouTube, my personal channel. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.